What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy Trades here back, and you know what? Today I'm just going over how I made $600 in like an hour of trading this morning. I was up $800, but I decided to take profit 10 minutes later. So let's just go over that. It was a trade on FedEx. What did FedEx do today? I bought FedEx around here, and it went up $4, and I made. Let's see. Let's show my calls on FedEx. I bought in at 882 and sold it at 115. Made about 150 bucks right there. And then this was this morning. This was at let's see what time it was at. 9:38 to 10:50. So it took me 12 minutes to turn $726 into $1,246. If I held this today, I didn't hold this stock because I had class, but let's just see. It was a $175 call. Let's go to FedEx. So I sold it at 171, 7 calls of that. If I held it, it would have been at 306, so just think I would have made like $2,000. But since I was in class, I didn't want to take the chance of risking $700, so I just sold it. And how did I know to take this call? Well, if we look at the Ikumochu charts, this is the indicator I use. This is the website I use to look at my charts. I was looking at the daily chart, and what I saw was 2 bullish hammers pulling up. So I watched this yesterday after earnings. It pulled all the way down, and I was like, I put a buy-in yesterday for this stock. So I did get a gain on this yesterday as well. And I was like, you know what? If it's going to do another bullish hammer, it will pull back. So it did pull back, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to get a buy-in. So I got a buy-in right around here, 174, and I sold it right up here, like 176. But how did I know this is a bullish hammer? If you see one bullish hammer coming, and then you see this one engulf this candle, so this one grows bigger, the candle wicks are higher than the next candle, we could see a bullish trend coming on. So right now that's what I'm seeing, a bullish trend. Honestly, I could see for tomorrow this thing coming up again. So if you guys want to hop in this, I'd recommend, if you're new, drop like $100 and you could maybe make $200 to $300. But if you have money to spend, then you know I'd throw in like $1,000 on this trade. It depends on how much you want to risk, because you know you could throw it in and then the stock just freaking tanks. That's why you need a stop loss. You only take 5% of your account. So say I throw in $1,000, I'm only taking away $50. You know, that's what I feel comfortable with losing. Let's go over another stock, EA. Why did EA pop off? Well, all of the stocks popped off right now. I don't know if you guys didn't notice, but this is what I'm looking at the monthly. Like right when I saw this, what does this mean? This means this the bearish trend is over and it's pulling back. You know why it's pulling back? Because this pulled up, and then this indicates nothing right here. But this next one in February, this is a spinning top. So this changes the trend of the stock. So what I can see right now is this stock pulling up. It's about 112. And then if it does not make it past 112, we can see another bounce off back to the like 85 range. But if it pulls through, then it's a bullish trend, and we can see it coming back up to the 140 range. So you guys want to hop in this trade, not today because it's already way too far off the equilibrium. Maybe wait a week to get in this trade. Depends on what the daily is. So if, like, to look at buys, you want to look at the daily chart. If this goes back to $100, then it's a clear indicator that you want to buy this stock. Let's look at another trade, ACB. So I just got out of this trade. I sold this. I took a $45 loss just so I can make that FedEx trade. We see a bearish hammer, so honestly, see it pull back to 9, maybe even 850 range. And this is a long-term trade, guys. This ain't like an in-and-out trade like I've been doing with other stocks. This is a long-term trade, so that's what you want to do with that stock. Roku, if you didn't get in this week when it hit off the lagging span, then you're missing out. I would not recommend getting in this trade. If you see right here, it's got a candle wick flat. So, I mean, there could be a bearish trend coming that way. Look at the Dow Jones, you know. Nothing ever hit above 26,150. We're getting pretty close, so if we break through that mark, I could see a huge bullish trend. But other than that, let's look at it. We break through this mark right here. Otherwise, we're gonna pull back down, probably to the 24,000 range. Walmart. What I'm seeing at Walmart, even though it's a bearish trend right now, I could see this pulling down because they just lost a CEO, and every time a company loses like someone or someone leaves, you know, their company pulls down. Activision, what I see with Activision, you know, this is another clear indicator, just like EA. These are bullish hammers, so they're gonna be pulling up. I could see this stock coming back to like $61, you know, if you're gonna get in there. This stock, I bought in right around here, and it's pulled up to 98. Honestly, I could still see the stock coming up to the 115 range. It just broke the lagging span, so. Or what am I talking about? Not the lagging span. This is the lagging span. Technically, it did. It's coming up with it. The 26 day. It just broke the 26 day, so we can see a good trend coming up to 112, honestly. You guys are going to hold in that stock. I was just talking to one of my students earlier. Race, Ferrari. We can see Ferrari pulling up still. But it's too far off the cloud, so I wouldn't be messing with it. Facebook. We're looking at Facebook to do a major pullback to probably 125. I mean, this got two bearish hammers coming down. I'm trying to get one more stock in before I end this. And then Bank of America, we could see this bouncing off the 26th day, which is like 27.55, and coming back up because every time it beats earnings, guys, and earnings is April 25th for the stock, 26th, something around there. I'm looking at this to hit at least $32, but you know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. I don't know. Maybe $30 because I think that's the high for this year from the last 3 months. That was the last 3 months. They were high. Yeah, it was like $30. Oh, it was right here. Yeah, $30. I can see this pulling back to 30, so I'd be buying around like $28. See this come back up for the earnings. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this little stock update video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you later. Peace out, guys.